Tonight, TJay Sykes takes on the Beastman in our main event. But first, Hagood versus the Partners in Pain in a handicap match.
Back to the action here on Thursday Night Lightning. I am Jason Heat.
Austin Blackmore and Killer Kylo.
Things have certainly changed from what we all expected out of this match. Originally scheduled to be a six-man tag with the Partners in Pain alongside their manager Jonathan Cross against Country Club and Jay Law of One Room Media. But it was earlier today that we found out that LK was injured in an attack by the Partners in Pain, who clearly did not want to go up against Country Club in full force. After hearing of the injury, Jay Law opted to back out of the match, not feeling safe in the hands of only one member of the Country Club. But big ol' Hoss Hagood has no fear. Said, I'll take both of them. So instead of a 3-on-3, we've got a 2-on-1. Partners in Pain were defeated by Country Club and Coach AB in January. And since then, not only have they not forgotten and not forgiven, but they have developed a mean streak that seems to intensify month after month, much to the unfortunate circumstances of Hoss Hagood.
Bring it in so I can start this thing.
And this match technically hasn't even started, which means that's not a disqualification, despite being an explicit low blow. Austin Blackthorne trying to pick apart what is left of Hoss Hagood right here, choking the man on the ropes. Coach AB and Country Club, LK, and big, strong Country Hoss Hagood defeated the Partners in Pain and AK clean, fair and square several months ago. Strong cover there by Austin Blackthorne. Two big men going at each other. Blackthorne going at it again, believing that Hoss Hagood is worn down. Wants to end this quick. Choking the life out of Hagood. Two big men. Hagood has the experience, but Austin Blackthorne, the vitality of youth, and of course a partner on the outside, Killer Kylo. Tag made to the Killer. Wiry, athletic, the master of strikes, and now the cannonball. This is the offense that you're able to accomplish when you are a tag team, and both members of the Partners in Pain stacking up on top of Hoss Hagood, who knows that he has the disadvantage. Ever since that big win, we have seen the Partners in Pain target Hoss and LK, but individually. It was Hunter Price filling in for Hoss Hagood in a tag match against the Partners. Against the Faculty recently. Killer Kylo with two there. And it was, of course, the Partners in Pain butting their nose into that particular bit of business as well. Killer Kylo cannot afford to get distracted or to take his eyes off the prize, because even if this is, on paper, very clearly a mismatch with 2 against 1, step up, knee to the skull. Hoss Hagood is double tough. He's been there, he's seen it, he's done it. And if there's anyone who is able to take out both these men, it's Hoss Hagood, especially trying to gain a little bit of retribution for his fallen partner, LK. Haas crawling over, slow, gives Austin Blackthorn the opportunity to break it up, and you can see the damage has been done. Haas Hagood moving a little slow, moving a little gingerly, and one of the few things in this match that is working to the favor of Haas Hagood. Sliding underneath. Killer Kylo bringing in the big man is that despite this being a tag team, I should say a handicap match, the Partners in Pain do have to stay. One on the outside, one on the inside. They're not sticking to that. But generally, Haas is able to have a fair fight. He's just wearing out quicker. And Haas now playing the drums. A bit of percussion across the chest of Austin Blackthorn. And this may be what they call paying your dues and singing the blues for Austin Blackthorn. Just some big fists to the jaw, and Blackthorn has had enough. Our referee is trying to maintain some kind of control, but the enmity has overtaken both these men as Austin Blackthorn now calling the shots and looking for a little bit of assistance. They don't want to just win this match. They want to do to Haas Hagood what the Partners in Pain have already done to LK. They want to take Haas Hagood out, put him on the shelf. Pump the brakes. Austin Blackthorn. And that is one way to neutralize an opponent. If you can't see, it's very difficult to fight. And now Haas Hagood has the chair and a decision to make. If he uses it, he runs the risk of disqualification, but he gains some personal satisfaction. And in this case, satisfaction is the name of the game. So Haas Hagood has chosen to throw this match out, to take the loss and get what might be called a moral victory. It depends on your sense of morals. Killer Kylo with the rescue. A stunning decision for Killer Kylo, as LK, wherever he is currently resting and convalescing, can rest easy knowing that some measure of justice and revenge has been meted out by Haas Hagood. Unfortunately, in the record books.
And your winners by disqualification, Partners in Pain.
In the record books and in the paychecks, the winners are still going to be the Partners in Pain. So I'm not sure that they've learned a lesson. They may have received just desserts, but they're still eating dessert tonight.
Ain't over. Ain't over. What do you mean ain't over? Mike, come on out here. Mike, need you out here. Anybody see Mike?
Calling for our owner, Mike Nolan.
I'll tell you what. Maybe you got it hemmed up, but I can tell you what, the next show, it's going to be an Indian strap match.
Oh, what?
An Indian strap match.
Strap match?
Me and you and LK locked together. String cheese and juice box. Yeah, we're doing it. Matter of fact, as soon as I get the mic, he's going to make it official. What do you say, Bruce? Looks like it's official.
Strap match.
Tonight's broadcast of Voltage Wrestling is brought to you by Hagerstown Eats. For the best food and drink recommendations here in the Hagerstown, Maryland area, visit Hagerstown Eats on all of your social media platforms.
Attention all smokers, tokers, and true connoisseurs. Simple Pleasures is your one-stop hemp and smoke shop right here in Hagerstown. From premium flower and potent THCA to exclusive glass pieces and the best vapes in the game, we've got everything you need. And now, catch us on the Smoke Me Out podcast, where we bring the biggest names, community leaders, and the latest in the industry. So whether you're rolling up, dabbing out, or just vibing, Simple Pleasures has your back. Pull up today or shop online. Simple Pleasures. Shop, smoke, chill, repeat.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Simple Pleasure Smoke Shop here in Hagerstown, Maryland. Proudly serving the Hagerstown community since 2004. Simple Pleasure Smoke Shop, where they're always keeping it simple. And now, let's take it down to Jason Heat for our main event, TJay Sykes versus the Beastman.
Life at Sea clearly agrees with this monster. And what an eerie, upsetting sight. The lights are on, but I have no idea what is home inside that skull.
Introducing your Voltage Grand Champion from Brunswick, Maryland, the Red Sire, TJay Sykes. And from the deepest, darkest parts of West Virginia, King Kong Husk, the Beastman. Hey. Now, I was talking about this earlier. I said the title wasn't on the line and stuff.
No, exactly. Easy night.
Yeah.
Easy night.
I was just on the phone. With somebody, and guess what? When I said the title was not on the line, I was just playing. This match is for the Voltage Red Champion!
And any chill the Red Sire has
Vanish all make some noise!
is officially out the window. That chill has been defrosted.
Tonight's broadcast of Voltage Wrestling is brought to you by Hagerstown Eats. For the best food and drink recommendations here in the Hagerstown, Maryland area, visit Hagerstown Eats on all of your social media platforms.
Hey, it's Hunter from Simple Pleasures. I'm just here to remind you that we have been unanimously voted the #1 smoke shop for years because of our attention to detail and determination to always make the customer feel like a part of our Simple Pleasures family. As a locally owned small business in the area since 2004, we have spent years building a brand around trust and customer satisfaction. When you come shop here, you know that you are getting the highest quality merchandise for the most competitive price. So come check out our premium selection of THCA, flower, pre-rolls, edibles, concentrates, and vapes. Live the simple life.
ExponetUSA.com. If you don't know, now you know. I am Display J. Like our man Eddie says,
You've got a guy.
that would be me. For your upcoming trade show, live event, marketing event, stage performance, whatever you need, I'm the guy, the king of all backdrops, including backlit, retractable banner stands, printed table throws, tents, flags, whatever you need, indoors and outdoors for the upcoming event. Let me know. With 3 facilities around the country, I make things happen, especially right here in the DMV area. Plus, free delivery.
You've got a guy. Call Display J at 301-378-9363 or at ExponetUSA.com.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Simple Pleasure Smoke Shop here in Hagerstown, Maryland. Proudly serving the Hagerstown community since 2004. Simple Pleasure Smoke Shop, where they're always keeping it simple.
We are back with Voltage Wrestling, and this seemingly impromptu Grand Championship match is now underway. Say seemingly because Mike Raddick, our owner, our commissioner and promoter, may have misled TJay Sykes heading into tonight's event. It's not necessarily something we often condone, but who wouldn't want to see Beastman taking quite a bit of liberties with the Grand Champion, but who wouldn't want to have a main event featuring the Grand Championship on the line? It just makes good business sense, especially when you have the current Grand Champion the red sire TJay Sykes against potentially the most dominant grand champion in company history. The Stone Age Savage from deepest, darkest West Virginia, and TJay Sykes is going to look to try and technically outmatch the Beastman. Sykes is a very smart competitor and realizes that power-wise, he may well be outmatched. What an incredible turnaround in the attitude of TJay Sykes from when we saw him walk out with the Royal Order to right now. There is fear in the eyes of the red sire. And Sykes is going to use every rule to his advantage, forcing the break. And wait a second, it looks like the Beastman was taking a chunk out of crime. Gonna need to, all right, doesn't look like it broke the skin, so that's good, because that would be an immediate trip to the hospital. Infection City. And you hear Flex Phenom say, we're not doing this, and it's hard to argue with that. The champion's advantage. TJay Sykes will not lose the title on a countout or disqualification, but looks like valor proving to be the better part of discretion in this particular case, as TJay Sykes decide, no, I will prove my mettle as both champion and man, trying to move an immovable object. Congratulations. You did in fact slam the skull of the Beastman into the turnbuckle for all the good that has done. The grand champion may want to try a different strategy and target a different, potentially softer, weaker, or more vulnerable part of the Beastman's anatomy, but I suppose repetition. Okay. Please note, TJay Sykes is no longer in control of this situation. And the Beastman seems like he likes it. So, TJay Sykes not so much. Beastman may have thought this was simply a game that we were playing. Sykes is wobbly and woozy and just got trucked. Like a stampeding wildebeest. And TJay trying to catch his breath and being offered no such respite as the, well, he's not subtle. The Beastman going, stalking, circling the ring. Sykes thought maybe he'd be safe on the outside, but against a competitor like Beastman, there is nowhere that is safe. And Flex Phenom trying to interject himself. Wait a second. This may have been more than self-sacrifice. It looks like Flex Phenom may have passed a chain or some other kind of object to TJay Sykes. And is that the game plan? Absolutely is. And even the Stone Age Savage is vulnerable to multiple shots. We've said it before, when steel meets skull, steel is going to win. And in this case, it took three shots to put the Beastman down. And Beastman still rolling his shoulder up. Astonishing tenacity by the Beastman, who withstood three shots from a chain, and is still standing. Didn't even stay down for a 1 count. First to the 51st, the best of the Mid-Atlantic, and Dino adding his thoughts to the proceedings. And on the one hand, usually we would say this is unfair. This is a handicap match, effectively for the Royal Order, but in reality, against Beastman, barely even, the 3 against 1. Oh. TJay Sykes just got caught and is going to pay the punishment for his temerity. Rake to the eye, and that is not legal, but absolutely the strategy that Sykes needs to employ. Find the weak spot, find the soft spots, and punish there. The skull, not the soft spot. The eyes. Wow. Straight right across the jaw. And Sykes, well, I was about to say Sykes is still standing. The spirit was willing, but the flesh was weak. Give TJay Sykes all the credit in the world. Once Sykes sees an opening, he takes it. We'll be back after these messages.
Tonight's broadcast of Voltage Wrestling is brought to you by Hagerstown Eats. For the best food and drink recommendations here in the Hagerstown, Maryland area, visit Hagerstown Eats on all of your social media platforms.
ExpoNetUSA.com. If you don't know, now you know. I am Display Jay. Like our man Eddie says,
You've got a guy.
that would be me. For your upcoming trade show, live event, marketing event, stage performance, whatever you need, I'm the guy, the king of all backdrops, including backlit, retractable banner stands, printed table throws, tents, flags, whatever you need, indoors and outdoors for the upcoming event. Let me know. With 3 facilities around the country, I make things happen, especially right here in the DMV area. Plus, free delivery.
You've got a guy. Call Display J at 301-378-9363 or at ExpoNetUSA.com.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Simple Pleasure Smoke Shop here in Hagerstown, Maryland. Proudly serving the Hagerstown community since 2004. Simple Pleasure Smoke Shop, where they're always keeping it simple.
Back to the action. TJay Sykes has managed to turn this around. The question is, can the Red Sire finish things quickly while the Beastman is vulnerable? Because there is no guarantee that damage will last, as Beastman makes so clear, so eloquently, in the way that only the big bad beast can. Smashing that oversized hip bone right into the jaw of the Red Sire. And Dino getting a little too close for the Beastman's comfort, and did that by, and TJay Sykes anytime. DDT. How many times did Beastman get hit on the top of the skull before finally even he's vulnerable? 2 count only, and you see a wild paw across the back of the head by the Beastman as he kicks out. TJay Sykes has earned the ire of the Voltage fan base given his actions, joining with Flex Phenom, stealing the grand championship from Facade after winning the Hub City Classic the right way, and now we see there is no road too low for the Red Sire to travel, make claim to be royalty, acts more like trash. Captain Decapitate forced to watch helplessly as TJay Sykes has the Beastman tied up in the ropes. This is a little bit of scientific experimentation from TJay Sykes. Where on the body of the Beastman is vulnerable? Flattened. Squashed. Pulverized. All correct answers for the question is, what is TJay Sykes now? Sykes has that chain yet again. It did not prove to be particularly effective the first time. Will it be more effective on repeat. Blocked! As Beastman switches up the strikes from punch to headbutt to uppercut. As far as we know, Sykes still has that chain for all the good it's doing him. Pick up power slam, and Antino, perfect timing, distracting our referee in order to make sure that the Beastman is not able to take advantage. Put his body on the line, did Antino, and now yet again, chain in hand. No, this time it's the title belt. 10 pounds straight to the head of the Beastman. Is this enough? And no. Not steel, nor fist, nor gold is seemingly enough to put the Beastman down for the count. This is a bad day at the office for TJay Sykes. Rolling over the Beastman, and even that took effort. TJay Sykes trying to mark his territory here at Vanish Hall. And if he is able to defeat Beastman, he will go a long way towards proving that this is in fact his house. Unfortunately, still a long way to go for TJay Sykes to do that cannonball run. How much wear and tear can the body of the Red Sire take? And Antino is back up, almost pleading with the referee as Flex Phenom now taking the brunt and hand it to the Royal Order. They understand their place in the pecking order. They take the damage for their king, and now not even trying to hide the interference anymore. At this point, this is purely about survival. Antino is down. He may be out. And the Beastman with the black hole slam. We are about to see a brand new, the first ever two-time Voltage Grand Champion. You will believe a beast can fall from great heights as King Kong Husk is about to take it. Referee finally in position, and the Beastman gets it done! The Beastman able to take the title. The first ever two-time Voltage Grand Champion. Wait a second. The referee was just informed that there was something in the boot of the Beastman. We saw Flex Phenom earlier in the corner of our screen, but the Beastman has been framed. And the Royal Order are trying to implicate Beastman in an attack that they themselves perpetrated. Wait a second, the referee shouldn't call what he can't see. And this is a situation where the dastardly deeds of Captain Decapitate in the past is coming back to haunt him and his charge.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee found a foreign object inside Beastman's boot. Therefore, he has reversed the decision.
And that's the plan. Using the Crew of Blood's own reputation against them.
And still, your Voltage Grand Champion.
This is a travesty. This is a travesty.